just a roll of the dice. So you might wanna open your eyes. If you blink then you'll miss it, cause we each got our limits. But even after the finish, the low roll, the low roll.
Oh, hi there. What are you doing here? Waiting for the brand new episode of the Ironfist Institute, you say? Ha! Well, buddy, have I got some good news for you. It's finally here. So, get yourself cozy, settle down, and get ready for the first episode of the year, as we finish off the Tourmaline Mines.
If you guys remember, there's
Yeah, there was something.
route.
Yeah, because there was something up
A
here that had
monster
killed.
then,
Was
wasn't
it Pete? I think it was.
Yes,
Something.
it killed one of the goblins before.
Yeah, and there were some
kobolds.
other footprints that we'd discovered going up that way as well. I think human footprints.
There were kobold footprints.
Oh, were
One
they?
set of kobold footprints.
Yeah, would
it-
we rather clear them out so that they at least know if they want to stay here that it's safe?
Yeah. Could search the rest of the caves.
Yeah.
See what's what.
I'm going to start heading through this way then.
Okay. Being as tactful as ever.
Oh, Darnie, we can't let the kobolds stay here. We have to get them to move away because the miners need to come back.
But if the miners come back, then it's probably worth us clearing it out, though, at least.
I thought you meant clear it out so the kobold felt safe.
I did.
Idiot. Oh, you did. Okay.
You were absolutely right.
Not me. That's all right.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I'm incredibly unintelligent.
And then sort of from here, just because I know we haven't gone any further, I'm going to try and be a little bit more cautious. But is there anything that I'd be able to see from where I am here, or?
Yeah, I'm just having a quick look at your character sheets because you're well done. Just want to look at your. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 12.
Okay. So what you can see as you're walking up here is you've got dark vision and such like a hole in the west side. Chamber opens into the central shaft, letting in sound of the waterfall. The floor in the north end of the cave is 5 feet higher than the south end, with a rocky ridge separating them and a slope on either side leading to the top of the ridge. The walls above the ridge gleam with gem deposits.
There's nothing that I can see moving in front of me.
Nope.
If that's the case, I'm going to try my hand at being a little bit stealthy and creeping in.
You're going to do a stealth check?
Yes.
Wow.
Not bad one.
Nice.
That's good.
And I'll sort of sneak up to the first corner and sort of start peeking around and see if there's anything sort of around this way.
Oh my god. I don't know if you can see that roll of mine or whether it's invisible. to you
5.
guys.
Well, we've
Yeah,
seen
the one-
a
I
perception
saw the
check,
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, dice roll, but you can't see what it's for. Is that right?
It looks like
just
some
said
sort of mushroom
perception.
creature.
It's got a picture, but it doesn't say what it is.
Excellent. That's a good start. So yes, you sneak in. Roll me a perception check yourself.
Or you wreck yourself. Oh, nice.
Oh, you lucky.
So close to a 1.
It was actually.
Yeah, it looked like the dice were going to like sort of tip over at the 1 and then just sort of stop back in place. Like, oh yes.
So, just to help you out, up in the ceiling, about 15 foot off the ground, is what looks like a big bulbous brain with tentacles hanging down from it. In the center of the base of this brain looks like a huge beak. And its tentacles are just hanging down, gently moving in the breeze of the room.
So I'm gonna very slowly turn around, look back at whoever. I think it was it Mordus that was right behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna kind of look back, like sort of deadly serious face, and just mouth like, I don't know what the this is. And just slowly start to back away.
Okay. Your first stealth was quite good, so I want to let you move
What?
back. And as Mordus, where's Mordus at the moment? Is he underneath Mishnin? Or is he on top of Mishnin? There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell you what, I'll move Michelin out there. I think I was just saying to Ash, I think Beck and Michelin probably aren't with the group right now, but they're probably starting to make their way back to join them. Michelin's had a bit of time to himself, and he's now making his way back down to join the group.
Excellent. As you come down, Valdani manages to get back, at which point Mordus has just said, "What?" at the top of his voice, as it sounded. So, Vardani, I'm assuming you're watching as you're moving backwards.
Yeah, I'm trying to back
will
away.
slowly float towards the entranceway, as though it can hear somebody down the corridor, so it's preparing itself to do an ambush. Its tentacles have rolled up as well, up towards the brain, so that they're not dangling so much, but you know that they hang almost to the floor.
Yeah.
So when they fully extend, they could grab or attack anything that came through the corridor.
Right. If that is the case, I'm going to sort of turn back around to Mordus, point my finger at him, and cast message as a cantrip. Just be like, shut the f*** up! Something in here! Come quietly!
Okay.
What are you casting as a cantrip?
Message.
Oh, okay.
Has it come through?
Yeah, I've got it now.
Even though it's in his mind, I'm still doing it as a whisper, as if everything around me can hear, because I'm just like in panic mode at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine. So more.
Do I know that it's him whispering in my mind?
It would have
His
been his voice.
Right. Okay.
So I think you'd know it was him.
Oh.
What was that, Mordus?
Have to be quiet.
Okay.
So, Valdoni, are you moving all the way back to the rest of them?
But yeah, because what I want to do is try and keep an eye on the enemy. Just if I'm assuming it's going to try and get the jump on us, I want to make sure that I can see where it's going. So even if it goes out of sight, I know roughly what direction it's gone. And I'm just going to back up to the corner and just kind of poke my head back around and whisper, "There's something in here, just one. It doesn't quite know where we are, so if we can do this quietly, we might be able to surprise it.
Do you want me to sneak ahead?
If you think you can," and I'm just going to pull the crossbow out and just aim at this enemy from where I am.
Yeah, we can surprise it.
Well, Adri seems to be doing something. I'm not sure whether that's from 3 hours ago. Or... Okay, are you sneaking
I
as
was
well,
just trying
or
to
is
line
that?
it up. I was just trying to line it up for in the next 10 minutes at any point.
So that's
my
So I'll
role
use
for
that going
anything.
forward.
So that's Adri's role for anything in the next 10 minutes. I think everything's rolling fine now. Timmy, no problems. You can move forward in front of. Yep, that's perfect. Roll me a perception check.
See if it does from the little eyeball without doing advantage for once.
If you can do advantage,
Oh, okay.
I'll give it because you know that. Well, okay.
13.
you can just make out some sort of silhouette in the ceiling. It's there, but you can't quite see the full form. With the tentacles and everything curled up, it looks like a huge ball of something to you, but you can make out where it is.
I'm going to look back to Veldani, and then I'm just going to put 2 fingers towards my eyes and then point at the shape as if to say, yeah, I've got eyes on it. And wait for a signal to shoot.
Is that a ball of string?
At which point, Timmy runs forward, goes like,
"Have you more than your fat jokes? So racist."
Anybody else doing anything?
Has Valdani said to the rest of us what he's seen, or is it just to Timmy? No, he's not said to anyone what it is.
No, other than the panicked message that I sent to Mordus, I haven't really done anything. Essentially, I was hoping that he'd pass the message on. If he hasn't, I'm just staring at this thing with my crossbow now.
Just to be quiet. Your message was to be quiet, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically, very panicked. I was like, "Look, shut the fuck up. There's something in here. If we can get in quietly, then we might be able to surprise it."
Right. Well, I've sneaked in and it hasn't seen me, and I've advised you I've made eyes on it, and I'm just holding my short bow, waiting for you to signal if I'm to shoot or not.
I'm not signaling nothing. I'm going to wait to see what happens, and as soon as anything happens, it's going down. I'm letting loose a bolt.
Okay.
Mordus wants to come in and see what it is.
Roll me a perception check.
I'm going to stealth as well. Try an enemy.
Okay. So stealth. I'm just waiting for the proverbial 1 roll.
Oh my
god! On brand.
Amazing.
Stands on a bag of firecrackers that just go off.
Stealth is not your tactic.
I think he just trod on Beltani's tail.
Basically, roll your initiatives, everyone.
Mordus.
And
there's one step.
Beck and Mission are having philosophical conversations about ghosts.
As the bucket slowly descends.
Yeah. I was gonna say, mate, that ghost dying the way it did. I mean, it's died twice, so it's kind of weird. So I mean, it wasn't your fault, yeah.
Well, it's easy enough to say that from your point of view, but I made the bonfire.
I was the one who threw it in.
I guess that pretty much sums up how well we work as a team, doesn't it? When we get back to the bar tonight, I think we should raise a glass for Janth.
Who?
That was his name. the ghosty Janth Alawar. As he was poking around in my head, I could hear him.
Have a spirit for the spirit.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great idea. Whoever said that, I think he's still in there. he sounds a bit different, but there's still remnants of him.
Oh, please, no. I think it's bad enough with me in here.
And as the bucket comes down, all you hear is.
And then there's a crash as Mordus steps 1 step to the right and smashes into the wall.
Dropped the pots and pans out of my bag.
He trips over a drum kit.
He's now walking around with the big bass drum attached to his foot, so every time he puts his foot down, he actually, you know something's going on because Mordus has been pretty vocal about things that is now making all sort of clatter. Oh, somebody just rolled.
That'll be Kay's initiative.
It was. I'm so impressed with that. Let me
But
just get back up.
he
Where are
already
we?
has initiative there.
Yeah, I know. I suspect she's rolled it twice.
Um,
I did click it twice, so I won't lie.
Just to clarify, was it twice or 20 times? Just so
Just
we
two,
can.
I
maybe expect
promise.
another 18 dice to come rolling in.
Well, you'll find that out in about half an hour. Or maybe
Was that initiative for this combat or the one last episode?
we'll find out the result of all the dice rolls in next week's episode.
Competition. Add up all K's dice and you win.
Episode 27 will have her initiative rolled again.
There it is.
There it is.
I've just right. Are you sure it was only two or twice you rolled?
Definitely only clicked it twice
Okay, that's fine.
this time. We might just be throwing them out from last time. Who knows?
Actually, in which case, looking back, should be 8, not 21.
Yeah, 8:15.
Yeah.
$8.15 in the Tourmaline mine. Modus Drews just set off all the alarm systems in the mine.
Well, Daddy is not taking it well.
He's gone to the diary room.
I don't know why Ben seems to be able to do that voice the best.
I'm from the northeast.
I wonder.
Yeah.
It's literally about 30 minutes in the car.
Yeah.
Mordus, it's actually your round
Yes.
as
Seems fitting, seeing as I've started it all.
yeah. Basically, you watch as these tentacles drop from the ceiling
Right.
in front of Timmy.
Right, I'm just going to run through and try and grab them. Tentacles.
Okay, go for it.
See if this thing is basically just a jellyfish. He alerts it to the fact that we're here, goes up, grabs it, and immediately gets an electric shock.
You all need to pee on me.
Roll for urination.
Keep drinking water, keep drinking. So I'm just rolling a strength.
So that's a 13. It gets to roll its strength. Is that right?
Or dexterity, yeah.
Oh, dexterity. Doesn't really matter.
Sorry, I'm supposed to roll an athletics check.
Well, it failed.
Right, so I've grappled onto them.
Excellent. You need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Should be good.
Oh yes, lucky. So you feel like a toxin coming from the tentacles.
Right. I'll shout back for everyone to stay back or keep distance.
But you have grappled it, so
Yeah.
it is now or its tentacles are grappled. It's kind of funny because it can do the same thing to you. So Timmy,
If I step one step to the side, can I still see it?
I'm going to say yes, because
Okay.
you can poke your head round the side of the.
So I'm
but
just
you
going to
you are in some sort of cover. So
tip into the alcove. And have I been? Can I do? Yeah, I'm just going to fire the short bow.
I'm going to give you backstab on this because
Backstab.
or whatever
Sneak
your
attack.
Sneak attack.
Because I'm within 5 feet of the.
Yeah,
enemy.
cool. Sneak
You
attack.
get
Nice.
everything. You get sneak attack.
And you were
Cool.
already stealth mode, and you've
Yeah.
also nipped it into cover, so you tick it in several ways.
Nice.
So I will give you the.
Double sneak attack.
Okay. Do I get advantage on the shot as well then?
God, blimey! Do you want everything?
No, I didn't know if I was hidden. Do you not get advantage if you're hidden?
I think you do get some. Somebody's going to text in and say, "Of course you get it."
If you would like to phone in and make any complaints about the the dice rolls and everything on the show, please phone us up on 999.
I'll be honest, I was half expecting it. If you have any complaints, we really don't care. We do what we want.
Yeah. If you have
I'll
any
give you-
problem with us not following the rules, please ring Matt Hancock.
And to continue on our political episode, I will give you advantage.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. Right, short bow. Where are you?
We are waiting for the K response.
That'll still be another half hour.
It's an
Ooh.
18.
A 14 and a 15 with my. So it's an 18 in total.
That hits.
Cool.
So roll your damage.
Roll for damage.
Get on down here, Ren. Roll your damage. So it's like a new, like quiz show on one of the American channels. It's replacing Wheel of Fortune. Roll your damage.
So it's a grand total of 8. That
8
includes just
damage.
I was going to say just sneak attack.
Yeah, sneak was better than piercing there, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Right, so it has been struck by your arrow.
Talking of game shows quickly, James, on the Saturday game, I turned into a spider to climb through a keyhole, and there were so many through the keyhole jokes made as I went through the keyhole.
Who lives in a house like this?
Yeah, this bar is really nice.
That you finished, Timmy.
I fired, didn't I? So can I bonus action hide in that little alcove for next time?
Yes, perfect.
So stealth check or hidden? What do you want?
No, it's an action. You've done hidden. You're already in 3/4 cover anyway,
Cool.
so I'll give it to
Okay,
you.
thank you. Right, that's me done then. That is my turn.
Are you pressing the button or am I?
Oh no, sorry.
Indeed.
End.
Problem
turn.
is, you see,
Sorry.
if you press it and then I press it, then Beck doesn't get a go.
Okay, sorry. I gave you verbal confirmation, but did not actually press anything. I was just sitting here.
I'm going to say that as you were discussing it, Beck and Michelin were coming down in the thing. So this round, you'll miss.
That seems fair.
So if you'd like to end your turn, Beck,
Yeah.
and then next to Adri, now it's your proper turn.
She rolled her attack 20 minutes ago. Just gotta wait now.
Anybody here? I can see her pointer moving.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to unmute. I would like to push my way through past Eldani.
Yep.
So I can see what's going on.
You can use your arrow keys, or you can
Why am I
your
drawing on the
mouse.
square?
You should be able to
'Cause I'm
move. Can you
trying
not
to-
move?
Move back.
Yay! Yay!
There we go. I'm going to swing it next to Mordus.
You're moving next to him, are you? Like that? Yep. Yep.
Bear with me. Please hold. Then I would, I would like to try and chop the bottom of one of the tentacles off that he's holding.
Okay. So that he's not actually grappling anything because it's now a flippy, floppy, dead tentacle. Yeah, try and hit it first.
Clicked it. I'll click it again.
No, don't click it.
No,
again.
don't click
No.
again. Otherwise.
Okay, if there's one thing that you should take away from tonight, it's that clicking it multiple times doesn't make it happen any faster. Just means it happens more times later on. The harder I click, the
45
better the
minutes.
roll will be.
When we're back in the tavern, he's just going on a stabbing spree.
And there's nothing there. Everyone else has moved on. You're standing stabbing an empty room.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
We've all moved back to the academy, and there she is, just shanking thin air.
Stuck in a loop.
Good practice. Yeah, you need to upgrade for that dial up.
Can't hear you through the
So,
dial tone.
anyone seen any good TV shows recently, or?
Sesame Street.
Oh, but last week I started downloading. One for next week.
Tonight's episode was brought to you by the word patience and yawn and the numbers 20 and 1.
What gets me is that I'm sat in Washington DC and you guys
Oh.
are in England. Oh,
Yeah.
Just done that for my
Man.
sheet, so I expect 7 more to come through later.
All of
That's
that
where
just
that
to
word came
miss.
Mordus,
Mordus, hold it still.
That's
thanks
been.
for your help.
Tell you what, that dice roll has been the most anticlimactic build-up since Scotland qualified for the Euros.
Aw.
Oh,
Too soon.
Scotland.
Too soon.
don't worry, James. By the time this episode airs, they're qualified for the World Cup.
This episode isn't coming out in 2098.
With your software, who knows?
Valdani.
I'm just firing a shot straight at it. Hoping it hits.
Excellent. A 15 does hit.
And I'm just gonna stay where I am for now. I think.
So it has
And
been hit.
in the most inspirational way possible, I'm just gonna shout at Mordus, "You started this. You better hold that thing still." And you, you get a bardic inspiration.
I feel inspired.
I think that might be the most backhanded bardic inspiration I've ever heard.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah, you're passive aggressive.
You may as well just put a post-it note up in the fridge.
Was Veldani like doing that slow clapping, the sarcastic sort of? Well done, Mordus. Well done.
Essentially, in the time it's taken for everyone to move forward, like when Mordus started the battle, Veldani just kind of went, "Oh, good God." Fired the shot, and you better hold that thing still.
You choose to
okay.
come this way.
Right.
That's my turn.
Excellent. So what will happen is it's now the Growl's turn, and as you've got hold of it, going to try and attack Mordus for a 17.
Yep. That's
So you get one of its extra tentacles is now grappling you. So you're grappling it, it's grappling you.
fine.
For 7 piercing damage. sorry, 11 piercing damage.
11,
Oh.
yeah.
And you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh dear.
Which unfortunately
I
is
can
less
say
than
you
11.
can
How
add the
is that?
inspiration if you want.
That wasn't a save, that was a check I rolled. Because I'm proficient, or whatever it is.
Okay,
I've got the
roll it again.
techniques.
That was so close to being a 19.
Would you like to use your bardic inspiration?
Please.
Roll
So it's a 1d6.
1d6, yeah.
Roll a 6, roll a 6, roll a 6.
10.
Oh,
So
one
close.
off.
And yet,
Damn. Right.
so at which case, you are presently poisoned for 1 minute.
Ouch.
So poisoned. And which the poison target is paralyzed and can be it can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on succession. So at the moment you're paralyzed. So poison gives you disadvantage against attack rolls and ability checks. Paralyzed is incapacitated, so you can't move or speak. Creature automatically fails dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. And as I said, you're also grappled, but let's be honest, that's the least of your worries.
Yes, that is indeed.
And because of that situation, he will use his beak attack against you, which is an advantage.
Oh,
How
that's
much?
A lot of dice.
19 and a 20, wow.
I'm not a fan of those dice.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
It was
That was more than
critical,
Kay rolled.
so that is another 11 points of damage from the beak.
We got an unconscious Goliath.
Oh,
shit.
No.
Guys, I think it's time to go.
What do you mean it's time to go? We've only just arrived. We're still in the bucket.
Just sipping a cups of tea. It's like, oh, how was your afternoon?
Yeah, good news, we're here just in time to run away.
So as the bucket settles, you see the rest of people running past you.
Back down we go.
Is
Round
there
2.
enough time
Ding, ding.
from that round for Michelin just to scooch on ever so slightly toward, just so we can see what this thing looks like?
Yes. Let's see if I can move you across.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
And to give advantage, I shall push. Okay, that's not going to work. Mordus is unconscious. Is that you, as in Death Door, doing savings?
Yeah. I'm on 0 hit
Death
points.
saves. So unfortunately, you need to roll your first death throw.
Oh, you're back up. Well
Yes.
done.
Oh.
He's it.
Wow.
So you're back up with 1 hit point.
Ooh.
That was rather lucky.
Is that all I can do then?
Basically, that's what you do this round. You
You survive. Well
Right.
done.
So
You
I'm
saved yourself.
still poisoned, but I know.
Yeah, but basically, it doesn't take any damage off you. It just means you're wrapped up in its tentacles at the moment.
All right.
So that's you done. Timmy.
So he's on the floor at the moment, Mordus.
He is, but there is somebody within 5 foot of said
Yeah.
target.
And I'm also hidden still, aren't I?
Yes.
So I'm just thinking about whether or not to go melee or stay range. I think I'll stay range for now. Right.
Would I got a bonus action in that? No.
So what happens is your death save is done technically at the end of your turn.
Right. Okay. Right.
Basically, it's a
The
way
last
of
thing
saying
I can do.
you don't get
Right.
nothing else to do after it.
No probs. No problem.
So is it advantage again?
Yes. You need every advantage you can get.
I think I've done all right.
You've hit.
Yes. Sneaky, sneaky.
Roll the damage. That's a bit better.
Yeah. 9 damage.
His technically his description has changed.
Injured.
I love how I can put that. If you put your pointers over Mordis, you'll get my
Talking about technical things on tokens, if you gave James access to one of the invisible tokens, would he be able to leave his missioning token where it is?
Actually, technically, yes, it would, wouldn't he? I'll play around with that.
Just a thought. Because that's how Hannah sees, isn't it?
Yeah. Basically, what I do is I give her character on here, but it's on permanent invisible. Just means she can move around as she pleases. But I can give an additional token, I think. I will look at that this week. So that's you finished, Timmy?
Yeah, I've got to click end turn, and I get overexcited after damage and forget to press it. There we go.
I hit something! So you are now down on the ground, Beck.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna keep coming forward.
I mean, you could probably get all the way around the back side as well.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And give it a good old whack.
Okay.
And say, what the hell is this? As I'm doing it. One. Are you kidding me?
I really like the idea that she's walking up to it, look at it, and just be like, "What the hell is this thing?" And then sort of like slowly sort of trooping around to be the back, like, "Oh, I guess I'll take care of this then." Whop!
That was for 3 damage.
And I don't know why I did unarmed strike on that one. Oh well. And then I'm going to do.
Oh, you could have done your sickle.
I know. I've completely forgot.
Man, that would have been so sick. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna use a key point to to do 2 extra clocks punches. That's what they're called.
Go for it.
Wow, 7 and an 8. Come on, man.
That hits.
Yay.
Nice.
And then one more. Wow, it just keeps getting better. I hit him 1 again on damage. What is this?
The second
didn't even hit him.
Well.
But he does take the 6 damage from your middle shot. The last one did not hit with a 9. But he has changed stance, so that's you finished, I think.
Yep, that's me. Oh, and turn. Whoops. Keep forgetting about that.
It's in all new to everybody. Adri.
I want to stab the tentacles again.
I will give you advantage for Beck being on the other side.
Okie dokie.
That hits.
Hey.
It rolled
Yeah,
anyway.
it's
I'm just opening it. I need some damage from you.
Incoming. I get sneak attack. With
Incoming!
Just do it. It's gonna be a belter.
5 hours later.
I get the dice roll and then I
Do
eventually
that.
score. So I've
Oh no.
I had a 4. Was that?
That's
Not
yeah,
got
the
the
force of
D6.
damage, and then
Damage.
ignore this one, and then about 20 minutes you should get the sneak attack as well.
Just an excuse to see those pretty sparkly dice, isn't it? Really, your
I
computer's
do really
5.
like my dice. Yeah.
Hey, there it is. Okay, so he has taken your sneak damage and your piercing damage. Valdani.
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery and shout at it, "Hey, you big floating scrotum, leave my friends alone."
You big floating scrotum.
Is that to the tune of "Leave Those Kids Alone"? Oi, floating scrotum, leave my friends alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excellent. Proper bardic there.
unfortunately, he doesn't listen to
Damn.
non-floating entities. So you're not
Not
important to him.
floating. We all float down here, Valdani.
I can assure you we don't.
Nope.
And I'm just going to stay where I am.
Excellent. So, as far as he's concerned, Mordus is technically wrapped around. And as far as he's concerned, he was unconscious this round.
Just a
so
flesh wound, mate. It's just a flesh wound.
it's just so with that respect, he's going to try and whip out. I'm going to roll a 6-sided dice. 1, 2 is Beck. 3, 4 is Mordus. 4, 5, 5, 6 is Adri. It's Mordus again.
Oh dear.
So he will attack you. Technically, it should be it's an advantage because you're poisoned, aren't you?
I am.
So,
Mordus Drew is looking a little bit Mordus screwed right now.
15. Is that
Yeah,
enough to hit you?
15 is my AC.
Then you take 7 piercing and need to roll me a Constitution saving throw. I believe the 7's enough to knock you back down, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and that's a fail. So I think the fail just gives you paralyzed, which doesn't mean anything because you're unconscious.
Yep.
So you're back unconscious, I believe. Have you applied the? Now, if you guys have got your tokens,
Actually, there's something I forgot by the last time you attacked me, and
Go ahead.
it was this.
you're going to have some awe
I
inspiring.
didn't mean to roll it, but did it come up?
Dawn's endurance.
Which is actually
Your reaction
save.
to roll a d12. Add your Constitution modifier to the number rolled and reduce the damage by that total amount. So you didn't take any damage.
I gained health.
It says, I don't believe you add health,
No,
but I
no.
believe it gives you 0 damage.
Gareth
to it.
just invented healing himself through stone endurance.
Makes sense, technically.
I will give you that. So you on you're still on 1.
Yep.
From that, aren't you?
Yes.
But your Constitution save was a 9, so you failed that.
Mordus Drew is currently doing like the Captain America thing. He's like, I can do this all day.
No, I need to rest before I can roll that again.
Right,
Sure.
so you are presently poisoned and paralysed again by it.
Right.
Slight
And that-
adjustment to the Captain America. I could do this all day. Terms and conditions apply.
It's just like a weevil. He keeps getting slapped down and then just coming straight back up like, yeah, what?
you've got.
You had to ask.
Fortunately, now that you're in his grips and everything, he's going to use his beak on you. And he gets advantage because you're paralysed. And so he hits you for 8 piercing. And you've used up your stone endurance.
Yeah. Have I got anything else? Oh, I'm in.
Have you got the Chumbawamba feat or something?
I'm invulnerable.
When he gets knocked down, he gets back up again.
I have, and it means I'm invulnerable to beak attack. Funnily enough.
Unfortunately, it does
No.
require components, that being a whiskey drink, a vodka drink.
That is
Run out of
genius.
vodka.
Anyone bring a mini bar with them? No. I'm fucked.
Component belt.
Gone down again.
When you're taking your damage, if you have your token highlighted, if you look at the damage for the beak, do you see a set of 4 symbols to the right of the 8 piercing?
Yeah, minus a tick. A shield, is it?
So, to the left, you've got shield and a plus, but to the right, you should have 4 emblems.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's like a man with a minus, a man with a tick.
A man with a shield and a man.
I don't know
Sorry,
what.
Not really
Where am I
work out.
looking at for that? Where's
Next
that
to the
again?
8 piercing in the chat.
In the chat.
Oh,
if you
right,
have your
right,
token selected, the first of those 4 is I take full damage.
All right,
The
okay.
next one is half damage. Quarter damage, and the other one is half damage.
Ah, very good.
It's just a way of helping you guys automatically work things out. So you are unconscious, and he's finished his attacks.
At least I'm stopping them from attacking anyone else.
Yeah, you're making a very good human shield. Or Goliath shield.
Goliath shield.
Yeah.
That was the purpose of my character.
So let's see, 25 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And he's gonna go for a swing on this big thing with his quarterstaff.
Okay. I'm going to give you advantage.
Don't need it,
You
mate.
can Oh.
Don't need it, mate. Keep it.
I
Keep
need
your
it.
advantage. Take it.
Okay,
Have
so
it.
Folks getting
you then we need to roll damage. My God.
what?
What is all these rolls? Where the
A
hell-
one-handed and two-handed.
So that's total.
Was it one-handed?
One-handed.
4 plus 6, is it?
Yes, I believe so. Damage
Blimey,
4 from one-handed and then 6 from the crit. Yeah, so 10 damage in total.
So we'll add the 4 and we'll add this. Okay, his situation has changed again. I think that's you finished, is it?
Yes.
Missed
Other than screaming out, "Don't you touch my friends!"
So end your combat,
Ending.
your round. Mortis, would you like to roll your death save?
Natural thing.
Oh,
Natural thing.
Ooh, but it's still a
Oh, it's a success.
That's the right
much
side.
success.
That's good. That's a tick. So moving onwards, Timmy.
Okay, am I still considered hidden?
Yeah.
Okay,
to be
then
fair, he's got enough targets to go at.
Okay, cool. I will shoot another arrow.
Go for it. Considering Mortis is taking all the damage. It's up to you guys to deal him.
Oh, it's a bit lower this time.
Ooh. That's not sufficient. He's obviously dipping and weaving, and you just couldn't quite see him in the dark. So unfortunately, that missed.
Okay. And he might have seen me, so bonus action hide.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
And end your turn.
End my turn. Pressing the end turn button.
And we're
Thanks
on
for the
Beck.
commentary.
Sitting back in my
Hey.
chair.
I have actually just sat back in my chair, yeah.
Why didn't you tell us?
And revert eyes to the football.
And now I'm going to take a drink from my glass.
My glass is empty.
Oh,
Wait, this thing's gone from badly injured to just a flesh wound.
You're
What
welcome.
is going on?
Which is just before death, because that's what I had at one hit
Yeah.
point.
Okay.
if you've ever watched Monty Python, you'll
Yeah.
understand.
Ah,
No
okay.
arms or legs.
I'm gonna use this. Do I still get advantage at this angle because he's unconscious?
Yes, I'm giving you advantage because he's like he's wrapped. His tentacles are wrapped around Mortis, and there are two other people, so I will quite happily give you advantage.
Why are my rolls so trash tonight?
That hits.
Thank you. Well, with my 1 damage again, and then bonus action unarmed. Maybe I could get above a 10. I got above a 10.
That's more than
Yeah.
above a 10.
It's a death kill. That's a kill roll.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And his condition has changed again.
Who's
Bring
doing the
out your dead.
CPR?
Bring out your dead.
As soon as the thing he drops, I'm gonna run over to here and touch Mortis and heal him. 2 hit points. There you go.
Oh, my head. Did we win?
Yep.
Mission's gonna start poking the big brain thing with his quarterstaff and going, "Yeah, we won, buddy. We got this."
Excellent.
It says +2 hit points. Is there supposed to be a dice roll attached to that, or is it just 2 hit points?
It's equals to my level, so 2 hit points.
Okay, that's fine. So you're up to what? 2 hit points.
Can I loot the body for arrow retrieval, please?
Absolutely.
Do I need to roll to see how many I get back?
How many did you actually launch?
I've got to take off the one I missed because it's not doing it automatically. I started with 18, I think.
So, and
How many
Mortis,
I think I fired 4.
So I will say you get 2 back, 50%.
Yeah, okay.
Mortis kind of staggers into the corner and starts doing push-ups. And then to get health back.
Sit on
Wow.
Mortis's back so that he can get more health back.
He looks at stones, he gets health back. He does push-ups, he gets health back.
AJ, the guy nearly died. You could not use him as a bench for 5 minutes.
He's strong. He can do it. You're strong, aren't you, Mortis?
Yes. Thank you.
See? I'm going to poke my tongue out and mention him.
So mature.
Was that Michelin doing a Boris impression? What was that thing?
I've never seen anything like this in the forest.
No, it has like a birdie type beak, but
Does it come up for you guys and tell you what the creature was?
No.
At any
Nope.
point.
No.
It's called a grell.
A
Grell.
grell.
For real?
Oh,
Grell or grell.
It's a cave-dwelling creature.
A grill.
To be fair, I don't generally give you guys, but it was in this one. I thought, you know what, that'd be nice for you guys.
Sure was.
And we killed it.
Sure it
I've
was,
got to
says
hug
the
it,
man
and that
covered
was
in
it.
blood, pus, and tentacles.
Obviously, this chamber is like the other mining chambers. There is slight glistenings in the walls. If anybody has one of the pickaxes from any of the mining areas, you can attempt a little bit of mining if you so wish.
Did any of
Do
us
we
actually
wanna
pick
rest
up
up
the
first?
pickaxes?
It wouldn't take you much. Just go back to that chamber just around the corner with a.
I was gonna say, I thought someone did when we first come in, because wasn't the like on the very first level, like sort of essentially what would be upstairs to here when we'd first come in, there was picks and things, and I think it might have been like Beck or Timmy, whoever was first in. I think someone had picked up a pick after, like at the start of the last session.
Don't know if I added it to my.
I'm not worried that I'm pretty sure that you guys would have picked something up, or that you could
Yeah.
go to one of the other rooms and quickly pick one up, or that there might be one just hanging around in this room.
I've got a
when the
hammer
miners-
anyway.
Anybody who wishes to attempt to mine can roll me a percentile dice.
Yeah.
I'll go for
He
a bit of
doesn't
mining.
do menial work. She'll shine up. She'll shine up
To be
Timmy's
fair-
jewels, though.
Imagine
Need
trying to
to
roll a
roll.
D100 though. That's gonna take
Three.
forever.
No, not even on a dice where you can roll 100. Can you get above a 10, Ash? Oh my god.
Guys, my dice aren't in my favor tonight.
To
You
be
know what's
fair,
annoying
most-
about that? Even with a cleric wanting divine intervention, you would have still been one level too much.
Wow.
Uh,
Dice
Right,
rods, why have you forsaken me?
You have upset the Dice Lord.
No.
so in that respect, Mishnin is the only person who's rolled has actually found anything.
Oh wow.
And
You
Mishnin
let
is
me
now
know.
present. James is presently falling off his stool because he's like, "What the hell?"
Nah, rolling high on a D100 is old news for me. I was the only person to meditate and get a message from a god in our last campaign. Yeah, so what? It's old news, whatever. rolling high on a D100? Yeah, I put that on my CV.
You'll be really celebrating when you realise the pebble-sized tourmaline you've got is worth 1 gold piece.
Oh, yeah. Woo woo! Drinks are on me tonight, fellas.
And that will be it. Drinks, no food. So that is what you've found after an hour of troiling.
Lovely. Let me go ahead and add on
If you
that
wish
to
to
the
spend
gold
another
piece.
hour, you can roll an additional percentile dice.
No, Timmy's bored. Not getting anything first time round and seeing size of what Missioning got. He's like, what a waste of time.
To be fair, pebble size to Michelin is quite large. He's
why-
dude's
that's
3
why
foot
he's
tall.
happy.
Well,
That's the
a
size of his
football in your
hand.
How big is this grell?
So the brain is about 3 foot across.
Ooh.
Wow.
So as far as Michelin is concerned, this is the brain to end all brains with a beak.
Oh, look at
Stuck
that.
on
That's
it.
the size of my ego.
I don't think the mushroom hat would fit it.
To be fair, the mushroom hat's quite big. It's got quite a
I was
large
wondering
brim.
if we should show this to the kobolds, maybe try to scare them out of the cave.
I mean, you can detach its tentacles or try and extract the beak if you wish to.
Yeah, I ain't touching that thing.
If
Beck's gonna wander off.
If anyone wants to hand me a knife, I don't mind trying to cut the tentacles off, and then I'll put it on top of my mushroom hat and try and wear it as a big head. Nah, I don't have it.
I think that was a nah.
Okay. Good work, everyone. Let's regroup tomorrow. Mission will wander down this way if you can. I don't know if my page is just frozen. Nope. It's just being slow. There we go.
Yeah. Need to stagger out and...
We're going to sort out the kobolds now.
After you, Valdani. After you.
As you guys are interested in it, does anybody wish to roll an Arcana check?
Yeah, why not?
Sure. My rolls seem to be going real well today. Why not add another one? Yay! It's still below 10.
As the first person to roll was Mishnin, he tried stabbing around and failed miserably to extract anything of use from the Grail. Meanwhile, somebody's dice rolls are just turning up. I'm not sure which roll that was for.
To be fair, there's a good chance that Adri was actually the first person to do it. It's just it's only just arrived.
As a means of giving you guys as much luck as possible, Mishnin, roll me any dice and tell me odds or evens before you roll it.
Let's go for even.
Okay, roll me any dice. It was odd.
That's odd. How's that happened?
So in which case, I'd like you to. You can extract the beak from the creature, and it could be used as a sickle.
Ooh, okay.
In its present form, it can be used as a sickle. Doesn't have anything special. It can just be acted. So, if anybody wishes to take it, I will create a item for it.
Yeah, Mission and I'll take that and sort of hand it over to Beck and just say, since you're the one that actually got the killing blow to it, I figured you could make a weapon out of this for a year. Maybe an upgrade for your sickle, or just, a trophy.
Yeah, thank you. Brain beak.
Are you calling me Brain Beak? Is that like a new nickname that we're going in here?
Sure.
So you now have an additional sickle, which is from a Grail beak. Oh, what I'll do is I'll create a item for you, Ash.
Yep.
I will put it on Beck's inventory for next week.
Thank you.
Okie dokie, so that's that bit done. Anywhere else you wish to explore?
I mean, don't we still need to oot the kobolds out?
You've still got the kobolds to find.
Yeah. I'm gonna start heading that way.
If you all get in a straight line somewhere, I will beam you across to the other layer, because I don't think you guys
We're
can
exploring.
Oh, guys, we've gone into a good formation there.
Avengers assemble!
Yeah. I was thinking Power Rangers.
We've turned into Negamortis.
Morph with me, friends.
It's morphin' time.
Whee! Oh no!
Ah! Don't let go! Don't let go! Don't let go!
If you'd all like to get onto the platform,
Tried
who
to
just
save-
rolled?
Yeah, I tried to save someone.
You did.
Saved one, but the other had to fall and die. Sorry.
As you come round, you notice that the 4 kobolds are still stood there. And the one with the wings, as you recollect, Trex, is stood there. And he says, What do you want now?
You gotta go
Go where?
away.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
Gotta go.
We managed to remove the ghost from you, so you now need to remove yourself from this cave.
Hey.
But we've got nowhere to go.
We will find somewhere for you to go. It is not safe in here. Show them, Beck. Show them what we killed.
I hold up the brain beak.
And they go,
Look,
oh!
It said
Okay.
it likes to eat kobolds.
All right, we're going, but we've got nowhere to go. Where do we go? It's all cold outside.
Where did you come from?
Well,
And where did you go, Cotton-Eyed Joe?
but
Oh,
it's warm in here. Can't we work here? We could work here.
I mean, we could talk to the. Oh, what is his name? Is it Targos?
Yes.
Talk to
They want-
Targos.
He's looking to remine this cave. If you
Um,
come with us to the village,
It's Targos. No,
It is
Targos
warm in
is
the
a
village.
town, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Targos might be one of the areas.
Yes.
It's a bit like, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. We'll
Forest.
go talk to Glasgow.
There we go.
We'll go talk to Glasgow and see if we can sort something out.
Hush.
or Horus,
Horus.
Matthew.
Jesus, man.
No, not Jesus, Horus.
I'm just gonna go ahead and mute myself now.
Yeah, wrong story. We will bring you back to the leader of the town, and maybe he can employ you to work.
That works. We'll talk to anybody if we can find work.
I must compliment you on your wings.
Thanks. I thought it made me look posh.
You look very powerful.
Do you drink Red Bull?
Yeah. Okay. So we'll follow you then.
Yes, follow us. Okay, let's go.
Everybody go back.
So I know
Beam us up,
Any-
Scotty.
you want to go. You're going straight back. You're not crossing over or anything.
I want to the tightrope.
Oh, come on, Adri, you've got tightrope walking.
So have I. Only if we want it done before New Year's Eve. I just thought I'd suggest.
Well, tell you what, how about Cave rolls it now, and by next week the dice will come in and we can do it for next week's episode.
Do you know, that'd be really funny for you to edit that roll to the start of next week's episode.
But
We
What do I
got
right.
use? Don't you
context.
acrobatics, isn't it?
tightrope is dex, so you'll have advantage, won't you, if you've got tightrope?
You just so you're aware, there is a bucket shuttle that moves across there.
Nah, don't need
That's
it.
for losers.
But Adri makes it across in record time, I should say.
Yeah.
With a flourish as well. Let's not
Cartwheel.
forget
Cartwheel
that.
on
Do
the
it all
road.
in style.
So yes, you can get across. So Adri is across. So are you staying? Is it just Adri that's crossing?
Is there anything over there?
Yeah, so there are two tunnels. Basically, the one to the south of you and one to the east of you.
Let's go south. It's littler.
It's littler. So in 12. As you step in, a fossilized skull partially juts out of the east wall of this small cave. 5 feet off the ground, the skull has larger than normal eye sockets, a curious ridge above the eyes, nothing that would pass for a nose, and 4 small holes where one would expect to see teeth.
Can I investigate it?
Do an investigation check. Good. Now roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
And it seems to be from a beast that you've heard of called a mind flayer. But it looks extremely old.
On my investigation, did I notice if anything would happen if I pulled it out of the wall?
Not that you can see.
And I pull it out of the wall.
As you pull it out of the wall, it causes the skull to shatter and fall away, revealing a crystal shard where the brain would have been.
Nice.
Take it.
Score.
So you have the crystal shard. It will take you time if you wish to find out more about it.
When I get back over, I'm going to check Veldani and see if he knows anything about it. I feel like he's the smartest one in the group.
Sorry, who was that?
He's travelled to Veldani. I'll check Veldani when I get back.
Okay. Are you checking the other one, or is that you finished?
Yeah, no, I'll check the other one.
Come
over to me.
It seems to be just you, the only one that's crossed. Nobody else seems to want to cross. They're
I
like,
will join.
I thought Timmy would have been across it.
Yeah, I'll go across.
are you using the bucket, or are you
No, I'll go.
tightrope? Roll that dice.
Can I bucket it after?
20.
Yep. Timmy's over. And yes, individuals can use the bucket just to basically shimmy across. You basically stand in the bucket and pull the rope.
Gonna do that.
And it's on a pulley system, so it's easy to pull it back and forth. So anybody who wishes to come across doesn't have to roll at all, but the
Oh, thank God.
two rogues like to. As you go into the other entranceway of the other one, you see sparkling geodes greet you as you enter this cavern. The gems are partially exposed in places, sticking out from the walls like glassy shards. The floor rises near the eastern wall, leaving a natural ridge with stone ramps leading upwards on either side.
Ooh, pretty.
Trying to go in, but it says I collide the wall, so I can't get through.
Oh, is that because I'll get you in. How's that?
Just go back one.
How's that?
Perfect.
Pretty.
If anybody wishes to chip away, they could remove one or some of these geodes.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
Oh, can I assist?
You can if you guys are willing to put the time into it, each hour that you spend, each person spends, removes a geode worth 10 gold pieces.
Without rolling, yeah?
Without rolling, these things are plentiful, like the area the miners haven't mined.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So, as there are 3 of you there, in the first hour you get 3 of these geodes. Now you can.
No. Andrew doesn't do labour.
Okay. And there's 20.
She'll go back across the Valdani.
Are you telling the others, or are you two just going to pocket a geode each?
I'll leave that up to Beck. Shall we tell the others?
Oh, don't make me make all the decisions.
Let's tell the others.
Okay.
Look! And I'll show it.
We got
Wave it in
geodes!
the air.
Shiny stuff!
Where have you lot been? You
Okay,
disappeared
like,
in that
back.
little room for an hour.
It's the crystal maze.
Crystal meth.
I love the way that echoes.
Free.
Giving us that real cavern sort of.
So basically, you've managed to pick out 2 in a very short time. It's up to you whether you wish to pick any more. This is a mines after all, so it's up to you. We can stop here and you guys can decide for next episode. But you've got 2 so far.
Cool.
So to recap, we've dealt with a ghost. We fought Grell, a big beaky brainy thing. We finally, after I don't know how many hours of playing through this, we finally just about achieved what we came in here to do, which is sort out the kobolds in the mine. And we've managed to mine some valuable gems in the process. I think that is quite a successful wee adventure in a mine shaft, don't you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering we'll still be getting paid when we get back as well.
Well, there you have it, folks. We are officially back. And it only took us, 5 months to finish off a side quest? Well, there's plenty more to come on this epic saga of nonsense. But you'll have to wait a little bit longer to find out what happens next. Tune in next month to find out what kind of trouble our group can get themselves into once they arrive back in Tourmaline. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
When you feel like there's a hole in your soul and you've got nowhere else to go, and you feel like you've been all on your own, well, she's calling you home. She's calling you home. Oh, 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 oh. She's calling you home. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, and home is where the heart is, and you keep yours fully guarded, but I know that mine is always with you. And you won't find no place safer, and there ain't no reservations at the Ironfist Institute.